Hey guys, and welcome to Celestial.Healing.Universe. My name is Cecilia, and I'll be doing the Pisces October 2020 reading at this time. I just want to say thank you so much for being here, for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. October marks a year that I've been doing these for you guys, so thank you so much. Thank you for everyone that's donated. Thank you for everyone that's been a client this year. Wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. I do have 4 new decks that I'll be using for my November, December, and January videos, so stay tuned for those. They have some really great energies, and I've been excited to get these. I've been waiting for them for a while. Alright, let's get started, Pisces. Thank you, Universe, thank you, Source, thank you, Spirit Guides, thank you, Angels, thank you so much for being here, for letting me be an open channel and receive any messages for everyone watching now and those of you who will be watching later. As you can see, I'm using a new deck, or not new deck, I like to use these every October. This is my Halloween Tarot deck, from Kipling West. I'll also be using the Angel Answers Oracle deck by Riley Valentine and the Angel Guide Oracle deck from Cal Gray. Alright, any messages for Pisces October 2020. Oh wow, lots of major arcanas for Leo. Let me stop there. No, they want me to keep going. Okay, well. Wow, okay, that's insane. We almost have all major arcanas on here, Pisces. First off, we have the Chariot. Lots of movement going on around you guys. As I was going through this, I was like, I'm surprised, right, the Tower doesn't come out, and it did. So we'll get to that as we go along. So the Chariot card, that's a card of control, right? Of having the willpower to do things besides movements. Following that, we have the World card. So you're going through a completion, Pisces, and that's really good, right? Hopefully you're getting it right this time. If not, it'll just cycle again and you'll go through the same stuff. So hopefully you've been learning your lessons as you go. That seems like a pretty good, accurate message. It's also a card of travel, so maybe you're going to be doing some traveling soon. Or if this is regarding a partnership, maybe they're at a long distance. Maybe you haven't talked to them in a while. And you'll do that soon. Five of Imps is next. There's going to be some conflicts, or maybe you have been resolving some conflicts recently, either with an ex or a family member or something like that. We have the Death card here. This is not regarding someone dying. This is a rebirth, right? You're definitely going on a path of complete change, right? Which is really good. Your overall card is the Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries or a fire sign, right? But you're looking for that structure, that solidity in your life. We have the Justice card next. Besides being a card of justice, it's also a card of truth, right? So hopefully you're being truthful to yourself and truthful to anyone else. Maybe that's something you're going to be changing soon. If you haven't been truthful to someone, hopefully this is your chance to talk to them again, right? And just come out and say whatever you need to say. We have the Hanged Man next. The Hanged Man is a card of being at a standstill right now. Can also be a card of sacrifice too. So maybe there's, like, after you're doing, like, I feel like you're in the hermit mode per se. After doing all these changes, or this change happening in your life, you're at a point where you're trying to learn more about yourself and where you want to be in life, what your structure is, where you want to be going, right, in life. We do have the Star card next. The Star card is a card of hope and renewal, right? Pretty much you're being guided in the direction you need to be going towards, right? The universe is there for you. The guides are there for you. They're showing you those synchronicities and signs. So pay attention to what you've been shown, right? Either in dream time or as you meditate. 20 minutes twice a day is perfect for meditation and getting guidance. We have the Temperance card next. So it's definitely going to take a while. You need to have patience for this to happen. It's not, even though you want it to be super quick, I feel like this new you, or this new cycle in your life that you're starting, will definitely take time, right? But I definitely feel like you're going somewhere. Then we have the Hierophant next. So with this Hierophant card, usually it's someone, it's based on like belief and tradition. It could also be someone that you feel is like above you. Hopefully they're giving you some good guidance. It could be your guides as well. But yeah. Following that, we have the Page of Bats, right? You're at a point where you're feeling curious, right, as to what's coming next. But definitely be patient. You might be feeling a little energetic. Some communication going on as well, or is about to happen. Your last card is the the Tower card, right? So definitely really fast changes coming on. It's gonna be pretty much, I don't know, it'll be quick. Like in 1 or 2 days, everything's gonna be changing for you guys, unless it already happened. Don't forget we're like in the middle of October right now. These changes will be quick, but you will be needing patience. It'll be a slow transitioning for you guys after that Tower moment hits, right? Let's see what the Angel Answers Oracle has to say. Before I forget, you could be dealing with a Taurus on here, right? With the Star card, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. With that Justice card, you could be dealing with the Libra. Emperor card could be dealing with an Aries. The Death card, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. So, Chariot could be dealing with the Cancer. Alright. I feel like this, I want to pull this card. This reading is definitely based on a relationship you were in. If you're not, maybe like an ex that recently happened, could be a toxic relationship. Hopefully you learned that lesson so it doesn't repeat itself, and hopefully you're on to new things and someone new, maybe someone from the past that you've known for quite some time. The card that came out was Forgiveness. I've been reading a lot about that in one of the books I've been reading. It's really good to forgive yourself and forgive others, right? You don't want to have that anger anymore or that sadness, because that's just gonna pretty much like stop the process you're going in, right, of healing. If you left off on a bad note with this person, if someone that you need to forgive, or that you need to get forgiveness from, right, it has passed away, you can always just write a letter to them, right? And that way you can write all those emotions down that you're feeling, and then, depending on how you feel about it, you can burn it, you can bury it, you can, throw it into a river or something. Just, well, don't litter, but you get what I'm saying. Let's do one more card. 2 more cards, really. It's up to you. I like that. It's definitely up to you and what decision you'll be making as to moving forward, right? Whatever comes, you'll need a lot of patience. A year from now? Okay. I feel like possibly in a year from now, everything that you know now will completely change, right? If things are not going well with your family or your job or like relationship wise, obviously, I feel like that will completely change in a year, in the span of a year, right? It could be in a few months starting off, but you'll be a completely different person. Maybe a new environment, maybe you'll be traveling, maybe you won't be living in the same city you're in or state, right? Want me to do one more card here? If you believe, you need to believe. Trust in yourself, trust in the universe, trust in your guides. They're definitely trying to help you out. They want me to show you the bottom of the deck. Look for a sign. Look at those synchronicities, pay attention to them. If you see feathers on the floor as you're walking around nature, right? Look for them in dream time as well, right? Good God, they want me to keep... Okay, trust, right? Trust in the universe. They're definitely not gonna leave you hanging, This is the first, or the only video I've done for October where I ended up pulling 6 of these cards. Usually it ended up being just 3 or 4. And let's see what the Kyle deck has to say. Cut the cords. Interesting. I personally don't cut the cords, right? Because if there's been unfinished business, you're just going to sever it and it's going to come back again. So I don't cut mine. I narrow them, right? I work with Archangel Michael and ask him to narrow all the cords that no longer serve me, right? And don't serve my highest good. Because if you cut them and you haven't learned your lesson, it's just going to come back again. And it might come back stronger than before. I feel like this has to also do with a relationship or relationships you've been in the past. If it didn't work out, if it ended up being super toxic and bad for your health, just, I don't know, block them if you can't. Like, leave it in a good area, right? Just block them, don't hear from them again, like, just, yeah, I don't know. You'll know what to do. These 2 cards came out, or 3, actually, okay, well, we got Trust in the Universe, as I was saying earlier, and the Trust card came out here too, right? We have Harmony and Resolution, so hopefully things are going to be ending up really well for you, even if you never hear from these people in the past again, right? And Transformation. You're definitely transforming, Pisces, and it's really good. There's a lot of people who have been going through transformations this year or have been awakening a lot more in their spiritual gifts or, connection with their guides or the universe, which is really, really good, right? So, yeah, this is really good. You're definitely going through a rebirth process here. Completing of cycles, ending of cycles, and completing of cycles. Even though it seems like you're at a standstill right now, this is when it was supposed to be happening, right? Maybe you'll have a revelation soon, is what I'm getting, right? Hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Maybe, yeah, definitely next 2 weeks, right before November. If you've been thinking about someone, and you've been kind of deciding if you should contact them or not. Maybe you haven't heard from them or you haven't talked to them in almost a year. Maybe this is your chance to rekindle that friendship and make it even more, right? If that comes to it. But you'll know, right? The stars here, the universe and the guides are backing you up. So yeah, this has been a really good reading for you, Pisces. So let me know if this resonated with you. And yeah, if you're interested in having a personal reading done or donating, like I said earlier, the information is down below. I think I mentioned it here already. I have 4 new decks coming that I'm going to be using for November, December, and January. So very excited for those. But yeah, I feel like that's it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully in 2 weeks, one of my November videos are out, and hopefully I'll be using that secondary camera and not be looking like a hot mess. Alright guys,